That's the best part of like working with friends is like we can go out and do a work thing and it's like actually super, super fun. And I feel like Kura was such a good environment for that.
The hijinks of Ross and Joey and Chandler and Monica and Phoebe. You're yes-anding a little too hard right now.
Yeah, a little bit too hard.
Wait, who's who?
In Friends?
Answer.
Oh, I'm Chandler.
You think you're Chandler?
I'm Chandler.
You don't think you're Joey?
No. Yeah, I'm the known womanizer, Nick Friedman.
Oh, that's true. You don't think you're Ross?
Absolutely not, bro.
I'm Phoebe. I'm
not enough of a
unfortunately.
sociopath. Yeah, I definitely.
I'm like a
say
Phoebe Chandler crossbreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think you are? This is an anime podcast, by the way.
I think I'm Rachel.
Rachel.
I think I'm Rachel.
I'm the Rachel. Coming to you from Crunchyroll HQ, this is the Anime Effect, where each week we bring you the latest views and news of the shows you love. It's pop culture with an anime lens. I'm actually wearing glasses today, so I can...
Oh, you can do the thing that I do. Go up and down on the glasses. All right, now that you bungled the intro, what are we doing today?
Bungled it? What are you, Skeletor? Like, you bunglers!
Today we are launching into all of the big anime news this week, like a new movie coming to Crunchyroll.
What?
The news and views, hello.
An iconic manga coming to an end.
It's over.
And of course, the spring anime lineup. Woo! Release today.
Oh, that was, I definitely picked the mic. You're like doing ad libs, like a rapper ad lib, like, brah, it's over.
It's over. I am your host, Nick Macho Man Friedman. Macho Man Friedman.
I'm back just like BTS, yo!
And we'll talk about that.
It's Ali Lusky.
And I'm Leah President.
Just Leah President.
Yeah, Ali's back. Spoiler.
Yeah.
You spoiled it early, but we got Ali back on the show because LeAlec is on assignment.
Hold on.
He's on assignment in
Yes,
Japan.
Ooh.
that's right.
For the next 2 weeks.
Yes, he is in beautiful, sunny Japan.
I don't know.
I don't know what the weather
is right now.
Yeah, tropical.
I don't know what the weather is here. I've been in this room for 3 days.
Yes, we've been just feeding him like little pieces of bread and
like I have one of those water things like a hamster. The Pochita popcorn bucket actually covers up my.
Yeah, you guys can't see it, but behind the camera, there's like a big like hamster wheel as well. It powers the entire floor.
It smells disgusting.
And the three of us are here to see just how disgusting that just how powerful. The effect,
how disgusting is it?
Just how powerful the effect of anime
really is. Wow, anybody who's new to this podcast is going to be like, what is going on?
That's fine. Just strap in. Human conversation, humans interacting.
He's a drama major.
Following up on last week,
Tell him what we did last week.
Well, last week we talked about going to Kura Sushi.
We hit the fish.
This past week we went to Kura Sushi. Shout out to Kura Sushi for inviting us to check out the Jujutsu Kaisen.
It was so
collab.
good.
It was so good.
We're gonna put some pictures up, but we had like they had like a special collab ramen. Two of
special
them.
ramens.
One is like spicy, and the other one is like a garlicky one, which was so
I liked the garlicky one. That one I liked. That was my favorite one.
He removed the spice from the other one.
I removed most of the spice. I still had some of the spice.
I have a video of him removing the spice from the ramen.
That was a spicy tantanmen, and that was that the Sukuna one or the?
I think the spicy one was the Sukuna one.
And then the Yuji one was the dark tonkatsu.
Yeah. It was so fun, and it's like that's the best part of like working with friends is like we can go out and do a work thing and it's like actually super, super fun. And I feel like Kura was such a good environment for that.
The hijinks of Ross and Joey and Chandler and Monica and Phoebe. You're yes-anding a little too hard right now.
Yeah, a little bit too hard.
Wait, who's who?
In Friends?
Answer.
Oh, I'm Chandler.
You think you're Chandler?
I'm Chandler.
You don't think you're Joey?
No. Yeah, I'm the known womanizer, Nick Friedman.
Oh, that's true. You don't think you're Ross?
Absolutely not, bro.
I'm
Bro,
Phoebe, I
I'm not
think,
enough of a
unfortunately.
sociopath. Yeah, I definitely
I'm like a
say
Phoebe Chandler crossbreed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? This is an anime podcast, by the way.
I think I'm Rachel.
Rachel!
I think I'm Rachel.
I'm the Rachel.
Okay.
We love Rachel. She should not have gone, or she should have gone on that plane.
All right, everybody under the age of 30, return. Come back to the show. Come back to the show.
Under the age of 30?
Come back to the show.
Oh, you're talking.
Well, yeah, because we did a Friends reference. The sushi. It was good.
So good.
I always
So
love going to
good.
Kura. There's one like 2 blocks from my house. We got the gachapon from
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Should've I had it
so
with me.
fun.
toys.
Like,
Yeah.
they have like,
Stickers.
I don't know if you guys haven't been there, they have like a screen at the table that has like little animations that show.
Yes.
And you get like little prizes at your table.
Yeah, so like the more plates you eat, the closer you get to getting a little prize.
It's like a little game.
So we got some stickers. That was cool. And then I got this little like acrylic badge thing. That was pretty sweet too.
It's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's live right now. Go check it out. Details, Crunchyroll News.
Mm-hmm.
You can check out full details and get the garlic ramen. It was so good.
Try it all.
Choice, yeah.
It was so good.
But coming up, we're going to be discussing what we're watching right now in the world of anime. So stick around. You might get some good recs.
We started it last week. We're continuing it this week. What are we watching? Leah.
Well, mine is a little bit of a contrarian approach because I am
here
not
we go.
watching. I am listening. If you guys didn't know, we have a collaboration with Spotify. We have like our own shelf in their like anime hub. It just got refreshed. So I've been listening to a bunch of like anime, OPED, just kind of going down the line. Yeah.
Do you have
What
a
about
favorite?
you?
Do you have like a favorite jam right now?
I like the new JJK Open.
Okay.
I think
okay.
the ending to Oshinoko is pretty good.
Nice.
It's really fun. And if you're looking for something to listen to, like, I know if you're probably listening to this, you maybe have a commute or you just driving
might be on
around. You
Spotify
can jam
right
out.
now.
Yeah.
If you're
This
not
is not
listening to the new
Spawn, by the way.
BTS album,
It's
you
just
should
fun.
be listening to this playlist.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well,
Oh
no, the podcast. We got a podcast, then BTS, then the playlist.
it's interesting. But I mean, let me talk about this for a second, okay?
Talk about what?
Since we're talking about listening to things,
Mm-hmm.
listen, guys, listen. I know that the new BTS album is different. It's
What does that
interesting.
It's
mean? Are they
different.
doing like bluegrass music now?
It's experimental. Hey,
But here's the thing.
Okay, but what's experimental
Kevin
for
from Tame
them?
Impala produced one of the songs.
Okay, I'll listen
Ryan
to that
Tedder
one for
is
sure.
on it. It's
It's
unique.
different. It's unique. They took a risk, girl. In a sea of formatic music, they took a risk. And here's the thing. You remember when Cat's Eye put out Gnarly, I messaged you and I was like, this is horrible.
Oh, I
But
immediately
it
got
grew on
gnarly.
me so
Oh,
much.
Nope.
Like I was so wrong, and I'll admit that I was wrong. It's a very catchy, good song. So it's like I think maybe they're ahead of their time, and they just need it needs to grow on people. You know, people need to see that vision.
Okay, so Allie,
I love that you are so opinionated on it because I just listened to it for the first time yesterday.
and you loved it?
I really liked a lot of the songs on it.
I love BTS.
What's funny is that the songs that I really liked were produced by one of my favorite BTS producers, so it made sense.
okay, so Allie, everybody's jamming out to that new BTS.
Yeah.
What are you watching?
Well,
all the kids are jamming out to that new BTS stuff.
I am watching, first and foremost, my Nintendo Switch 2 screen because I am playing entirely too much Pokopia.
We're
But
living in Pokopia right now.
I am also finishing up Cry Cry Tamon's B-side. I am on episode 11. And
there's 12 or 13?
I think 13, 12 or 13, because 12 just came
I
out.
love when there's a 13th episode. It's like a little surprise. You know, a little. What do you put on
sprinkle.
top of stuff?
Sprinkles.
Little cherry.
A seasoning.
Little
a cherry.
cherry.
Yeah.
Egg. Little egg moment.
Anyway, I love the show about the idols, of course, because, hello.
It is really good.
Hello.
It is a really good show.
It is very good.
Wake up, America.
Very well done, so.
Nice.
Sad to see her go, but
Love to
Yeah.
watch her leave.
love to watch her leave.
That's usually
I
what
don't know if that's
applicable here.
I don't know if that's exactly what that.
We put
that
some like
phrase is for.
mushrooms growing out of the podcast room right now where it's just like them popping up everywhere.
There will be some mushrooms if there's a hamster wheel in here and we leave it there long
Yeah,
enough.
let's talk about Stinky.
Be growing. Let's
talk about new life.
Yeah, Nick, what are you watching?
I finished Gnosia. Gnosia.
You know what? I started that and I haven't finished it, but it's so interesting and cool and like very sci-fi. I mean, I'll let you tell it.
Yeah, thank you. The story behind this anime is really interesting to me because Gnosia it's a visual novel. It's adapted from a visual novel game that was launched on the PlayStation Vita, like right as the Vita was like kind of being discontinued.
Yeah, it was Living La Vida Loca.
So for a while, it had this sort of like cult following, and then they released it on Switch. And I think now it's on other consoles as well as there's like a mobile version of it now. But they adapted it into a pretty like it's almost like an experimental anime because obviously it's a visual novel, so there's like choices that you can make. And so just because you've watched the anime doesn't necessarily mean that you've played the same story as the game. So for those of you who have played the game and you're like, I don't need to see that if it's a straight adaptation, it probably isn't. So you should check it out. But basically the setup is you kind of follow the main character, Yuri, who is on this spaceship that has just escaped this like attack or something like that. And they find that there is an infiltration of Gnosia, which we're led to believe are like these like alien beings that can possess people, basically. And the goal of Yuri is to figure out who on the ship, who in the crew is a Gnosia. It's a time loop story. That's not really much of a spoiler. It happens in the first episode. And the circumstances change every time he wakes up. Different people are the Gnosia. And that is not, I will say without spoiling, that is not the core concept of the entire series.
Oh, I'm about to pop that
like
one
those
back
kind of plot
on.
twists.
And we were talking about episode 13s and little special stuff. The series is 19 episodes, and then there are 2 basically bonus epilogue episodes. I haven't played the game, so I don't know how.
Do they have different
compares.
choices? It's like alternate endings?
It's
or like,
more like you really get a look at what happens after the events of those 19 episodes. From my understanding, without having played the game, it almost seems like you're seeing 2 different endings canon to each other, which is kind of cool. It was an awesome ride, though. Highly recommend. Really insane character design, like in a really cool way.
Were we talking about it? Was it our group that was talking about it at dinner the other night? The like video game to anime adaptation where the video game might have several different routes and the anime picks like one specific route.
Kind of like the Fate Stay Night.
Yeah, and you're like, well,
I
I watched the anime and the anime followed this route, but if you play the game, there's like 1,000 different other routes that you can get to the anime. I don't know if it was this group or if it was my other friend group. We were talking about the games that do that, where it was like,
I know, like
they changed it up based on the game. Like The World Ends with You.
Oh yeah, that was like, it was like that anime was like they remade the game set in more modern day, so that the sequel to the game was a sequel to the anime and not the game.
Yeah.
Like, I do think it's cool when they do that. We talked on the show just recently, I think it was last week, about Sekiro and how Sekiro is like taking a game that is pretty story heavy and like kind of taking a different approach to adapting the narrative. So, but yeah, it's
I love games that do that, like Dragon Age Inquisition and stuff
lots
like that.
Of choices
like
and stuff.
where you can download what the choices you made in the last game, so that the history and the lore is like,
Heck yeah. But yeah, 21 episodes. It's on Crunchyroll. You can check it out.
Next, we're going to be bringing you all of those anime headlines we talked about at the top of the show and more, so stick around. Landing from Genosha, we are safely in our new galaxy on Planet News. And we're going to be starting off, of course, with the anime that you can watch this spring because we have a new lineup.
We have a new lineup. I'm going to move right past the idea that last week it was shovel references and now it seems like we're in a space reference situation.
You know what? I like a theme. I love a theme.
We love a theme.
People aren't doing enough theme parties anymore.
Yeah.
People don't dress up to them anymore. It's like...
Today, what are you nodding? What happened? Did I miss something?
Allie's keeping us on track in a way. Yes.
Okay, so you are watching or listening to this when it comes out. At the earliest, you're watching this on a Friday, which means on Tuesday.
Friday.
Let's get through like 15 seconds without a vocal stim. Like just lock in.
Eat it up. Eat it up. Eat it. Blech. Blech.
We're recording this on a Tuesday right after the spring 2026 anime season lineup kicked off its announcements on Crunchyroll, including...
Huge undertaking.
huge anime adaptations like Demons of the Shadow Realm from the creator of Fullmetal Alchemist. Witch Hat
Guys.
Atelier
Anime of the year already.
from the
Star-studded,
studio
baby.
from the studio that brought you Zom 100 is Witch Hat Atelier. And Go For It Nakamura-kun.
Also anime of the year, long awaited.
Only anime of the year bangers
Yeah.
this spring on
So
Crunchyroll.
We're
There's
giving
also-
out 10 of them. We're giving out 10 anime of the years. And we're going to have 10 of them.
Dr. Stone's coming back for its final part. I'm really excited about that. ReZero's back. Slime is back. One Piece is back.
Oh, so excited.
I just hope that Dr. Stone ends with like a trippy, like futuristic, like montage.
Like cyberpunky.
Yeah. Cyberpunky.
Yeah.
I'm very
You're
excited.
my cyberpunkin'.
Very excited for
want-
One Piece.
So you can check out the full list on Crunchyroll News, but what I want to do is I want to go around the table and each person pick 3 series that they are excited to watch
Easy.
on Crunchyroll. And I say get
Crunchyroll.
creative. You can only
Creative.
pick one.
There's a set amount of
You
them.
can only pick one from the like highlight section that we already talked about. The other 2 have to be other shows that people might
Deeper
not know
cuts.
Oh, I
about.
think
One might
I've
say.
already got mine.
All right, let's go. Allie.
All right. So obviously, Witch Hat, beautiful.
Yeah.
So excited. I'm going to also pick Go For It because I love that manga so much. It's very
Okay.
special to me. But the ones that I am watching out for this season are Liar Game,
That's
Madhouse
Yeah.
Baby,
Yeah.
That's
No
gonna be
Skips.
sick.
So is that a death game series?
Yes, I think some of the comps for Tomodachi Game, which is also a goated series. So I'm very excited. I love that like mystery part of it. And also Marriage Toxin. I'm kind of psyched for Marriage Toxin. It's colorful. It's bones, so like
Yeah.
it's gonna be beautiful.
It's bones.
It's bones.
There's
The
bones.
the bones or no bones day.
This is bones.
There's bones.
Yeah, so those are my top picks.
I love that.
Those are really good. And honestly, I can echo a lot of that because, yeah, we have pretty similar tastes, I think. But I was so happy to see Doro Hey Doro season 2.
Fresh to the Crunchyroll
Oh my
catalog.
gosh,
season
it's
So
one.
about
happy.
time. I love this show. And as far as a choice from some of the highlights, has to be Demons of the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, how can it not be? I think it's going to be really, really cool to see this adaptation come to life because obviously I'm such a huge fan of Full Metal. They're very different, of course, but same creator, same author. So
Can I just say
I just know the story is going to be rich and deep and cool.
the
And
color palette
Yes.
for this series looks really, really good.
It's like muted, but like but like not.
Like I like the bluey purple.
Yeah.
Bluey purples.
You've got like Yuru and Asa who have this like muted natural color palette, but then you get into like their counterparts who are just bright and vibrant. I'm very excited.
yeah, I think also like on a lighthearted note, I did see Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku,
Oh,
which
yes.
I
Yes.
love a story surrounding like it's almost like
Yeah.
like a otakuception when you watch like an anime about like otaku. I think like all of the ones from the past couple seasons I've really, really enjoyed, including like My Dress Up Darling, which of course is centers around like cosplay and like the anime fandom community. Another one I can think of is like Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku.
I was like, you're gonna mention Wotakoi. I
Kiss Him Not
know.
Me. Like I love
Kiss
all
Him
of
Not
those.
Me.
Like so I'm also excited for that one and hopefully I get through the season.
We're gonna you and I are just gonna be sitting side by side with a giant screen, just watching a bunch of
All of
the
the
same
same stuff.
anime.
It'll be like Clockwork Orange. Like
Hopefully not.
hopefully
it's not like
but
a Clockwork Orange.
it has the potential.
I am going to echo a lot of what's already been said. Most of the like
I thought you were trying to be creative and
I
original.
am. I just
you
want to make
don't
sure.
have your own thoughts.
I don't want people to be like,
You have to
oh,
copy
he's
women?
not.
Sorry, non-binaries.
I don't want people to think like, oh, he's not watching Demons. He's not watching Witch Hat. Like,
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
so
watch
cool.
those. Dude, give me like 30 seconds.
Okay.
Like 30 seconds. I'm gonna mention a few. Aaron the Southpaw,
Okay.
which is
yeah.
production IG and Signal MD, which is about graffiti and art and young artists and stuff. So that looks pretty interesting. I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class.
Of course you did.
You got to get a little bit of
If I
high
was
school
the second
romance in
prettiest
there.
girl and I heard that that's the title of the anime that I'm the star in, I would be like, okay, what the heck, guys?
She's
Come
like,
on.
Cut the cameras, cut the
I
cameras.
gotta see who
Deadass.
this is. I gotta see who this. What?
Yeah, like the ranking comes out, ranking of queens.
And I Want to End This Love Game also looks really interesting. And Snowball Earth is
I
another
was
one
just
that
about to
you said.
ask about Snowball Earth.
Studio
I'm
Kai.
excited for that one too.
Yeah. Should be interesting.
I was very.
We're gonna make the world a big snowball.
We're gonna turn.
I don't know why I keep turning into like Joe Pesci every.
We're gonna turn the world into a big snowball.
What if the whale was a big snowball?
That's what they said about living on Long Island.
Hey, did y'all hear there was a new movie streaming on Crunchyroll?
I did hear that. You want to
Can't-
tell
you
us a
just,
little
like,
bit about it?
powering us
kidding.
into the next news segment. You guys might not
I'm
know.
just kidding.
But A Silent Voice is now streaming on Crunchyroll.
Woo!
Did you guys know
I actually
that?
love that movie.
Yeah, a lot of people do. It's a great film. It will make you cry. You
Yeah, it's
will
a little
cry.
tearjerker.
You will be sad and you will cry and you will be emotional.
But it's a good
and
one. It
will
leaves
feel
you feeling
things.
wholesome.
Yes. For those who aren't aware of A Silent Voice, let me give you a little brief synopsis. Ashoya Ishida is a former bully who seeks redemption after relentlessly tormenting a deaf classmate in elementary school. He learns sign language to reconnect with her and to make amends.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Y'all, if you haven't seen it, it's a cornerstone. Go watch it. That's your assignment this week. is go
Cornerstone by
watch.
Arctic Monkeys immediately started playing in my head.
I
So,
love that. Completely unrelated to this.
yeah. I don't know why they have me hosting this thing. I don't.
Yeah, who?
I don't ever
can we
keep
get
on
someone
top
in
of it.
here
Check, please.
All right, and our news segment is a little short this week because we got some other stuff going on that I want to.
Ooh, yes.
This is gonna be fun. But this kind of broke this morning. The Chainsaw Man manga is over.
Over.
That's crazy.
It's over. A lot of people were speculating if that the last chapter. So the second to last chapter, they were like, and next time it's the final chapter. But people remember they did that with part one, so everyone was unsure if this week's was actually going to be the end. Guys, I read it this morning.
Is
It's
it
over.
the end?
It's over.
Manga fans be like, no, there's no more stuff I can spoil on the internet. Literally, so many character deaths were spoiled to me on the internet.
Specifically with Chainsaw Man, or
yes,
just in general with manga?
specifically with Chainsaw Man.
Part two has been really interesting.
Yes.
It's been a lot of different things, from a part that has a different protagonist for a while to just kind of really shaking up, I think, the surrealism that has been in the series so far. And I feel satisfied with where this series ended. We won't spoil it here on the show. But yeah, you can check it out on the Shonen Jump app. The final chapter is up there now. And a physical copy's out later this year.
Are we going to be crying? Are we going to...
No, I don't.
Cry
It's
through
not a
tears?
cry. It's the only way I could see it being like emotional in that way is just for the fact that like we've been reading Chainsaw Man for so long.
End of a little era. Dude, that Chainsaw Man era. It's not going to be over for years to come, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
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 For us anime watchers.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a big year for Chainsaw Man with Reze Arc.
That is it for news. And next up, I'm so excited about this. We're gonna play a little game.
Gosh.
I love games.
I love playing games
What's
because
the
nothing
game?
bad ever happens. Nick,
No, because nothing bad
Ever
ever
happens.
happens.
Nothing bad has ever happened when someone was playing a game.
I'm always like, just come up with the game, and then when I sit down to do the show, that's when I find out what the game is.
well, guess what? You're
We're
explaining
playing
the
all
game
the games
to
in
us.
Kakegurui.
This game is called Blind Ranking Plot Twists.
Woo! I love blind ranking things. I do it all the time on TikTok.
All right. So the three of us together,
Oh,
we're gonna rank plot. We're gonna rank plot twists in anime. So we have 8 spots. It's an eight spot list. Our producer will be giving us the plot twists one by one, but we don't know what's on the list yet. Only she knows. Only Carla knows. So if you're mad
Carla, be
about it,
kind.
you can yell at Carla.
do
about
not
it.
yell at Carla.
We are going to do our best to avoid discussing spoilers as much as we can. Like, look, guys, if it's something relatively new, we'll move past it. If you know, you know. So, like, we're not here to ruin your experience.
Ruin your experience.
But if you're worried, go ahead and skip ahead a few minutes to our next section. Let's get into it. I want to play the game. You guys want to play this game?
Yes.
Everybody
can't
say
wait.
yes. I would like to
I'm
play this
actually
game.
really excited. This is gonna be fun.
Everybody say yes.
I'm a little nervous, but yes, I am excited to play this game.
Everybody-
do you like legally?
Everybody
It's like
say-
when you
when
sit
you're
in the
on a- yeah.
exit row on a plane and they're like, I need a verbal yes.
And I nod my head.
Sure.
Sir, I need you to say it out
yes.
loud. Yes, I'm ready to play the game.
All right. The first plot twist in Erased. The
Okay.
twist, the killer's identity.
Okay, I will say
Ooh.
when this plot twist happened when I read the manga, it did shake me. Like that was like
I haven't seen this. I know.
Either way.
really? Okay. So then I personally don't want I'm like nervous if this is the first one. I don't want to rank it too high.
You go like middle of the pack.
I would say like maybe like a 4.
Give us your evaluation of that. Like,
Right, they just said 4.
oh, a 4
I would say like a 4 just to be safe.
with one. Okay, so that's right down the
One
middle.
being like the greatest plot twist and 8 being like meh. I just saw what the next one was. Oof. Yeah, I would say this one, I would put this one at a 4 because I read it several years ago, so I'm sure that there have been better plot twists since then.
Sure.
But it's one of those
You
where
remember
like,
the emotion.
I remember where I was when
That's a
I
good sign
got it.
because
Yes.
that means it's stuck with you.
It
That
did.
means that's pretty good.
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, okay, yeah, right down the
Yeah.
middle is safe.
Yeah.
To start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia, the twist, Dobby's origin.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty standard shonen fare,
Yeah.
which is
Secret backstory.
yes, secret
Yeah.
backstory, connection to existing characters. If you've been paying attention, it's not all that surprising.
Which makes-
Personally,
Dropping hints the whole
yeah,
way.
That-
personally, this
yeah.
is 8.
Yes.
This is
Does 8 for
me.
you?
Yeah.
It's one of those things that fans theorized from like almost the very beginning, and to me
It just was a confirmation of
it's what they kind of already knew when
Yeah.
it happened.
It is good for the story.
Yes.
It's not a groundbreaking twist.
no.
all right. We're setting it down to 8. What's up?
Next up, we have
Oh.
Uelamagi Madoka Magica,
yeah.
the twist, Homoda's true ability.
Oh, okay. Wait, this is
Yeah.
pretty high up for me. I think.
Same. I would say like a 2 or a 3.
I want to say 3 to be safe
I'm gonna go 3.
Yeah.
because
You never know what else
I
is
don't know
gonna
what
come
else
out.
is coming
I
up,
know.
Yeah.
and I know that I have been shocked by many an anime
Yeah.
twist. So
Yes.
I think
This
does
was like-
everyone agree with a 3?
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
because
but the
this
thing
is
is, it's so shocking.
it is
but,
this
like,
is a
so-
foundational shock for me for in a way like the modern
It
anime
shook
fan
up the
who's like,
genre a little bit.
Like if you joined anime as a seasonal watcher in like the last 5 years and you're digging back through like big stuff from the last like 20 or so years in the catalog and you
Madoka
love
Magica.
magical girl shows
Yeah.
and you watch Madoka Magica,
That show
this will stick with you.
the whole show is a plot twist.
Yes.
it twists it twists it on its head.
3 is
I think 3 is comfy. We're setting ourselves up for some
because
disappointment.
I'm like,
in the
all
back
right,
half.
if we're going as far back as Erased and Madoka Magica, and then also the most recent, I guess if you're looking at it anime wise, the most recent being Dobby's Origins, there have been some recent plot twists that have been kind of
True.
crazy.
I think
so-
3 then.
Okay. All right.
3.
Okay. Next up, from Attack on Titan,
Ooh.
the origin.
Ah.
It's like the
I
beginning
knew
of
that
Feel
this
Good
would
Inc.
make it on the list. I knew.
That was the beginning of Feel Good Inc. The origin of the Titans, right?
It was really shocking, and watching it for 4 times through now or whatever, there are definitely signs. Like, for example, when the tower is coming down, you see Bertolt almost about to bite his hand.
Sure,
When
sure,
Eren
sure.
gets injured in the training exercise, he's steaming from his head,
Yeah.
as Titans do when they recover. So it's like, upon like a second watch, it's like, oh, that was there the whole time. But in my
The origin of the Titans themselves.
that one was a shocker. I mean,
But is it the greatest plot twist of all time in
I
anime?
have no skin in
though?
this game
one of
because
the
I
most decorated.
I feel like
plot
to be
twist.
safe, I would like. I'm willing to concede to you and go 2.
I would say it's, yeah.
But also for me, it's less of a twist and more of a lore drop. Like I don't necessarily.
You don't think the montage where you find out who the owl is and you find out like how Grisha even made it to the island and
I guess at
all
that
of the
point I was just so like I was so conditioned to be ready for surprise
I don't go
that
here.
to me it was less surprise and more like, oh, now I can piece this part together.
Yeah, I guess it's less I wouldn't call it a plot, but it is a plot twist.
It is
Finding out that there's a
plot
world
twist.
outside
It
the
is a plot
walls is a huge plot twist.
Yeah, but that's not what this is.
And that how every time they've been fighting Titans, they've been killing their own kinsmen. Huge plot twist. But I'm willing to relinquish it to a 2.
Those are other plot twists in Attack on Titan.
The origin
though.
of the Titans, like coming at the wall, right? Or do you mean like all the way back to like the founder?
I assume this was talking about like the original creation of
Carla's
the Titans.
typing.
Because to me, like I said, that is less of a plot twist and more of a lore drop. Everything you just mentioned,
That's a twist.
those are twists.
Multiple
the moment you
twists.
find out about the world outside the walls, twist. Right? The moment you find out about how the factions lines
Yeah.
blur when when we're in final season and stuff, that's a
a
twist.
So okay, then considering that, and if that's what we're calling
We should
the
knock it
origin of
down.
the Titans, the
The
Titans,
Titans?
the origin of the Titans.
5.
I am
Also,
5.
no, because
There's no other
okay,
spots
listen.
between 2 and
'Cause-
5.
So, if there's a certain plot twist on here that I think is going to be on here, I would put that one at a 2. But I don't. I have no skin in
You
the
can't
attack.
cash a check. You can't.
I know, but I
right.
don't have skin in the Attack on Titan game, so I
can't.
can't.
Wait,
No, that's right. You can't check.
So I
You can't check the cash
I'm
thing.
gonna-
You can't write.
abstain from voting on
Don't
this one.
cash a check you don't have.
I'm just saying that to
There's
me.
2 things happening on either side of me. Okay, I understand what you're saying.
All right,
I just
around the
think that
table,
there are-
say a
so-
number. Say a number.
5.
Allie. Leah.
Oh, were we supposed to do it at the same time?
Say a number. No, one by one. Leah, say a
I
number.
don't know, because here's the thing. Okay,
Okay, well, I'm going to say 5, so it's 5.
all right, we'll put it to 5 with the understanding that it's like with the founder and
There are
all
better
her
plot
lore and
twists.
backstory with the king and all that stuff.
There are more surprising plot twists. In
Even
Attack
within
on
Attack
Titan.
on Titan, yes.
That's,
I
yeah,
would say.
in Attack on Titan.
You traitors!
Kenny!
Yeah, that was also a plot twist if you think about it. Remember at the end
Yeah.
when he's against the tree?
Yes. That's why I said it.
All right, what's up next?
Next up, Naruto Shippuden. The plot twist, which, crazy, Itachi's true intentions. And if you know, you know.
I don't.
Well, maybe you should.
Okay.
This is where I show my whole ass because I haven't seen Naruto Shippuden. We know this you're new to you're not new to this. The listeners know I haven't seen
That's true.
this.
I'm mostly familiar with Itachi from OG Naruto.
So what is the twist?
All right, so
what is the twist?
I was.
Are you gonna speak on it?
I partook in Shippuden.
Let's
and
be bad.
I partook. I inhaled
bad.
Shippuden.
bad. So the twist was Itachi's true intentions in killing the village. Essentially,
Do not spoil it. I will watch it.
Well, that happens in like.
No, I know that it
Okay.
happened, but the actual twist behind it. Just place
If I had to
Place
pick a
it.
number, I would probably say it was pretty shocking, but the number that I want to put it at is already taken, so I would say 6.
Leah?
It's a little bit older, so
It is a little bit older. I think. Because the thing is, I remember. Yeah, so if you don't know, Itachi killed his whole clan as well. And that's why Sasuke is all emo.
they all hate,
and
they hate each other.
Yeah, and why they have this like long feud that runs through the whole thing. So the true intentions is sort of like
You're not going to spoil it, right?
His death was tragic in that it was the ultimate reveal of what those intentions were. And so when he does die, because it's no surprise to anybody that
he
you have
that he
sympathy
dies.
for the
But he
war
explains
criminal.
it. Okay.
I mean, it
love
is
that.
I was gonna say,
one of those
you find out that
things.
they were all
Sympathy for the
They were
devil.
all poisoned by the cordyceps virus, and he
Yeah.
had to kill him. Like,
Yeah, and Joel came out. And
yeah, and then they put it on HBO. It's the whole thing. All right.
So yeah, I would
6?
say 6 because I think there are more recent plot twists.
it is a very meaningful plot twist for that fandom, though.
Yes.
Because Itachi, as we know, beloved
Yes.
Mogger Itachi.
Next up,
True. Ugh. Yes! Number 1, baby.
Okay,
Number 1.
wait,
we
okay,
have to say it before we freak
This
out.
is so good. This is so
was-
good. We talk about this one all the time.
It is
Promise
my
Neverland.
The Promise
favorite.
Neverland.
The twist is Grace. The
The
What the purpose of
there
Grace
is.
Field.
The purpose
the
of
purpose
Grace
of
Field
Grace
House.
Field House.
Number 1. Number 1.
Essentially, this is revealed in episode 1, which, how can there be a number 1 plot twist in episode 1? Well, I'll tell you. Essentially, there are these orphans that are here. They don't really know why they're here. They're in this like perfect place,
Yep.
but they can't go past the gate. And
Yep.
we figure
And you
out
don't know
why.
why.
We figure out why they can't go past the gate.
And it is worse than you
Until-
could possibly
until they get-
imagine.
Think about the nuclear
Adopted.
option, and that is why
They get adopted.
They get adopted.
they get adopted. Yeah.
The Promise
It's
Neverland
crazy.
is probably one of my favorite manga because
Oh, it's so good.
I never
Heart racing.
I could not put it down until I finished it.
Oh,
I
same.
started it, couldn't put it down until I
Same.
finished. Really wish there had been a second
Page
season,
turner.
but I would say 1.
Is this the greatest anime plot twist of all time?
It was
Yes.
one that had my jaw on the floor.
I
Yeah.
do not
That's
think it is
what I
the
will
greatest
say.
plot twist of all
Let's put it out of
time.
2.
This is a
Just
this
put it
to
out
me
of 2. Jesus.
within this list is 2.
It has to be. It has to be.
There better be a
Bordering
damn
one,
good plot
depending,
twist.
because the thing is, like, it comes out of nowhere. And like you're like, oh, this episode's about to end. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really sure like what's going on. It's kind of like very idyllic.
There
and
are a
very,
lot
like,
of
oh,
those
everything's
in
good.
Promised
Happy,
Neverland, though.
happy.
Oh, they
happy.
forgot their stuffed animal.
Literally that
Where'd
one
he
like
go?
scary
What?
TikTok audio. Yeah,
I was gonna say there's another plot twist after that one.
there is.
I mean, the show is the
It's a lot
manga
of
is
it's
full
a
of
lot
plot twists, but like
a lot of
there's-
twists and turns.
everything connects beautifully, and it is such a.
If you
It's another one of
haven't-
those where you're playing detective.
Yeah.
The whole
If you
series.
loved season 1 of Promise Neverland, please read the manga. It's very good. It's very good. All right,
Goldie
we got 2
Pond.
left.
This next one is Fruits Basket, which we've got some Fruits Basket fans in the
Fruits
house.
The twist
Basket.
is
Akito's Truth.
Akito's Truth,
Which
is-
I was saying, I also think like there are multiple other plot twists in the show. Like one early on is Kyo's true form. That was like really shocking and scary when I was a kid.
Yes.
Like, and you know, Toru's response to that was like, oh my God, like
Toru's
really lovely.
family?
This is the more like end game-ish type twist.
Is it the greatest plot twist of all time?
No.
Because if it isn't, to me, it's 7.
I would put it at 7.
It would have to be. And honestly,
Number 1.
I love Fruits Basket. If possible, I would have put it at an 8. It's not shocking to me. It's just like, whoa.
There are more shocking plot twists in
Yes.
Fruits Basket.
Yes.
We also really min-maxed ourselves here because
know.
the only spot left
I
in
know.
our ranking is
The
number
nuclear
1.
option or the best
I said.
And it is...
Oh, yeah.
This one does deserve number 1.
I would have.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is... I don't think that this is the best
I'm
plot twist of all
peeking the
time.
mic, but
But
No.
I do think that it is very much in conversation with The Promised Neverland
Yes.
in the top 2, which
Yes.
is Oshinoko, the twist being Ai's fate and her
Yeah.
children's identities.
I mean, it's the definition of never let him know your next move. Because when I watched that premiere, I was definitely shocked. I think it is a really good plot twist. And I think
I had read the manga, so
Yeah,
I knew,
I did
what was
too.
coming. But yeah,
I would
it is a
swap
shock.
it.
It is a shock.
I would swap it with Promise Neverland, honestly, if we were able to.
Yes, which we can't.
We can't.
Legally.
We can't.
It has to stay where it is.
yeah, when we said we're
Legally.
ready to play the game, we're immediately signed into a
Oh,
blood pact. We cannot move it.
Yep.
But I'm happy with it being there. Like, obviously, like there are a lot of really good contenders here. Maybe it's recency bias. I don't know.
Well, I
but
think with that in mind,
I
like-
sing the praises of this episode
Yeah.
a lot.
For the most part, this has to be like a quote modern plot twists list.
Yeah.
Fruits Basket obviously has kind of existed in multiple spaces, but like I'd love to see a version of this game with like 2005 and prior.
Yeah.
Because like I was waiting for some other like there was one
play it again
particular
another time.
There was one particular anime plot twist I had in my mind that would have been number 1.
Which
but
one? Tell
I'm
us.
not gonna say it.
No, tell us. I
No,
wanna
I'm not
know.
gonna say
I
it.
guess we'll never know.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna wait to react to
I
it
can't
if it
think
comes
of
up on the
any
show.
right
This
now.
was a lot of fun, though.
Yep. So, real quick, just to recap, the list is at number 8, My Hero Academia, Dobby's Origins. At number 7, Fruits Basket, Akito's Truth. Number 6, Naruto Shippuden, Itachi's True Intentions. Number 5, Attack
Free
on
him.
Titan,
Free him.
The Origin of the Titans. Number 4, Erased, The Killer's Identity. Number 3, Madoka Magica, Homeda's True Ability. Number 2, The Promised Neverland, Gracefield House. And number 1, Oshinoko, Ai's Fate and Her Children's Identities.
Which is, it's one and the same because they kind of,
Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
I love to play a game with my friends and not argue with them about absolutely anything, and
we didn't
nothing.
fight.
It was amicable.
Nothing is bad,
you know?
and everything is
Yeah.
fine.
We didn't cut out any
There is no
Squabbling.
hand-to-hand combat.
Squabble up. Next, LeAlec, Alex, and a very special guest are showing off some exciting products coming soon from Union Arena.
It is super, super cool.
Yeah.
For those of you who are, been watching the show, we've talked about Union Arena in the past. It's so cool. I'm not a stranger to tabletop games. This is a really fun one to play. There's a new set coming out, and
You're going to see it.
You're going to see
You're going to see it in a second. Also, we recorded this a little bit ago.
Yes.
LeAlec is in Japan. Alex is also in Japan.
Yeah, they're both
So-
there,
When are
chumming
we-
it up.
when are we gonna
Without
be in
us.
Japan?
Anyway, check it out.
Hey, y'all. We're breaking into this episode so that we can break open some more Union Arena card packs. This time with the solo leveling edition that is coming out very soon. These are super cool. I can't wait to see what we get. And for this one, we've got a very special guest. Please welcome to the show the English voice of Cha-Hae-In, Michelle Rojas.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys doing today?
This is
great.
yeah.
We're gonna have fun breaking open some cards. We're gonna banter a little bit, but since you are on our show for the first time, we do have to ask the question of all questions: what was your gateway anime?
My gateway anime, that would be Dragon Ball, like the original Dragon Ball, not Z.
Same.
Dragon Ball. And I watched the Korean dub of it because my mom would bring that from the Korean video store. And it was just like, that's
awesome.
what, the kids were watching.
Right.
So that would be the first anime that I was watching when I was a kid. But, I still grew up with like Toonami and all of that stuff, that, like a lot of people. So, but I guess that kind of was the first thing to really get me into it.
Okay, nice. What are you watching right now that is not solo leveling?
Right now, that's not so leveling. As I think a lot of people know that have ever said anything to me, is I am a One Piece fan. So I do keep up with One Piece. I do anime only. I don't read the manga. I'm not a manga reader. So One Piece is like, the part-time job that I have. One Piece.
It is a
And,
part-time job, yes. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And then aside from that, I do tend to watch a lot of different shows for work too. So just kind of whatever I'm working on at the time. And right now I'm working on Rollover and Die, which has been a fun one. I usually keep up with the Gundam series whenever a new one of those comes out, but that's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Very nice.
Yeah, working overtime, going home and watching One Piece. Putting in those long hours,
Yeah.
Got to put them in the logbook. Well, like we said, we're going to open some cards.
Yeah.
So first, let's kind of explain what Union Arena is.
tell us about it.
So Union Arena, all of the decks, all the cards feature manga or anime IP that can go up against each other. But the key thing is that the cards and the decks do not mix. So each IP is themed specifically to that anime, and it reflects that. So like if you're playing like a Black Clover against like a Demon Slayer, like they're two totally different things. All the action point cards act as your energy cards. But we are here today, as you guys probably know, introducing the solo leveling Union Arena set that drops on March 20th, 2026. It includes 17 illustrations created by A1 Pictures just for this release.
And they're all amazing.
And they are all
Beautiful
incredible.
cards.
So, Alex, do you want to take the first question while we get to opening some packs here?
Yeah,
Sir?
I'll take the first question. So, in a first for the English version of Union Arena, there are actual handwritten signature cards available in these packs that are super rare and numbered. I already am sweating thinking about the possibility of getting one. So, what was that process like for you and Alex Lee?
So for the ones, that we had to sign, that was really weird. Like obviously, they've never really done anything like that for the American market before. So it was definitely unique. We had a lot of different conversations. We were going back and forth a lot. And eventually we were just like, okay, I'll we'll ship you all these cards and we'll do this and that. And then you can just sign all of them. And I was like, cool. And so that's what we did. And I actually ended up signing them like in a hotel room. I was so busy. I had just had all of these cards with me. And it was a little nerve-wracking because it was a good amount of cards, and also knowing how rare they were, where it's just like, if anything happens to these cards, like we were just like, this binder is worth so much. Like it was just, we were just like, we have to be really careful with this. I handed it to them in person because I was like, you have this. I don't want to ship it. It was like...
Take these away, please.
Yeah, it was, I would just like, I kept them on my person through the whole journey because I was like, I can't lose these cards.
My God.
Well, it's probably one of those things too where you're signing your name so many times that you start to get in your own head a little bit. It's like, is this my name? Was I writing it like this the last time?
Honestly, like I was so scared that I was gonna mess up a card, and so I actually like did it a few times.
Yeah.
Like even though I sign my name all of the time, like at conventions and stuff, I still was like, oh, I'm gonna do a few trials before I actually sign the actual cards because I didn't want to take a chance.
I do not blame you. I would have did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So of the cards that you've seen, what has been your favorite illustration?
My favorite? Oh, man. They're really, really pretty. Of the cards that I've seen, I always like it when they've got a lot of special effects, for lack of a better word, the like special printing.
Check that out.
Yeah.
Let's show this. You wanna
Here,
that
I'll
to the
show this
people?
one. I'll do this one up here.
Yeah. First pack,
that.
baby.
Yeah,
That means my luck is going downhill from
Yeah,
here.
I'm really bad at this because I haven't got one of those. But I mean, there's also some of
beautiful.
those super rares, but not as rare, or the foil
Wow.
stamped signature cards. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true too. The signature cards, just the regular signature cards, are also beautiful.
Yeah.
Which also is a first time for the U.S. market, I believe, where they're stamped. You see that in the Japanese cards a lot, but this is the first time for that. And that was actually pretty cool to see like my stuff on there.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty awesome. I was like, oh dang, like it actually looks really, really good.
Me? You mean it's
Yeah.
me?
And it's funny because I have a lot of friends in the in the trading card game world, and there was a big Bondi event last 2 weekends ago.
I think so.
And I had these people like they had the cards there and taking a photo, and they're like, "Whoa, when did you do this?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, they had me do that." Like,
You're like,
Surprise.
right.
yeah, it's my name and my signature. Yeah, it was. So I had all these people going like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Check that out. Got a hang
Nice.
card.
Ooh, nice.
Check that out.
Nice.
And then I got the Arise card,
Oh, hell yeah.
obligatory.
Oh, this one is cool. If you want to show that one.
Ooh, yes.
A little
Ooh,
Sun's New
very
action.
pretty.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I like
that a
his
lot.
eyes on this one too. They,
Ooh,
they have
let
the
me show
hollow
that
effects.
one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Here, I'll put them side by side.
Yeah.
Let's do side by side. Look at that. Nice.
On a slightly
How I see
different note, your character has, I guess, an ability to smell power. So I'm wondering if you have to bring that to the booth, where what's it like to act in a manner that's like, oh, this character is smelling stank all the time.
Well, you have to have a clear nose,
Yeah.
first of all. You gotta make sure your sinuses aren't clogged. It is a weird thing, but it's honestly not the first time I've had to not that I've ever played a character that was doing a lot of that sort of, that was related to a power or something. But I've had some characters that they really like smelling stuff. And I'd be like, all right. So it's not my first time to like do a lot of this weird sort of ADR sniffing.
Yeah.
So not my first rodeo. But when they first explained to me her power in that way, I was like, oh all right. Cool. Yes, great. And
You're like,
you know
I'm
what?
starting to see a theme here.
Yeah. It's just like, that's all right. I can do that, But I thought it was funny. But yeah, like at this point, it's just part of who she is. It's become very like normalized, I guess. But yeah, it is a interesting thing. But you can think of it like, I guess, in a sense of like don't want to liken her to a dog or something, but for other sort of like, it's just another sense. And I think it was interesting because we usually don't go into smell for things, right? And so that was a choice that they made to be a little different.
That's cool. So while you answer this next one, we are going to have you, I don't know if you want to show these off as well too.
Sure. Yeah, what you got?
Those are
Ooh, yes.
action point cards.
And
Yes.
yeah, those
They
could
look
just be in a frame by
incredible.
themselves.
They're beautiful.
They're incredible.
I'm going to try to like catch some of the light here with
Yeah.
that.
So what we're going to have you do is we're going to add more work to your plate here. We're going to have you sign those because those will be used for a future giveaway on the show. But while you do that, speaking of Heian, if you could have any of her abilities, what would you want to have in real life?
Also, speaking of the smell, just got the smell card.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Wait, what was the question again? Oh, any of her abilities?
Yes.
Oh my god. You know, honestly, one of the things and this is gonna sound dumb.
Ooh,
I
look at that one.
really, I
Sorry
like
to
this
distract,
a
but
lot.
very topical.
Oh, this isn't her. Yeah, in that outfit. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. I love that.
Yeah, that was one of the custom illustrations that I saw.
Oh, was it?
That's
Was it one of the custom
swag.
ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely custom. That's really cool. They have some screenshots in the background, and they
'cause
have
did it for
some
the
different
Sons of Moon,
hollow
yeah.
stuff going on.
Wow.
That's a really cool one.
Yeah.
Of her like abilities, I've always admired, and again, I think this might sound dumb to some people. I've always admired like her super speed. Like she is so fast, and it's really funny to me in the first episode that she shows up, where because she likes people, but she is an introverted person, right? Right. So I'm very much like, man, if I could just dip out, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Just gonna
You
exit
know,
on out of
if you
here.
could just sort of like get by somebody so fast and then get back out, like no one sees you, that'd be great. I'd love to do that.
That's actually a great answer.
Yeah, that's
actually not a
incredibly
bad
practical.
answer.
It's I think I'm very realistic. What am I going to use in my life? Well,
You see,
This
I'm
one.
gonna use the super speed to make sure nobody sees me. All right, bye.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
gonna get out of here.
that's right. So nobody catches you in the hallway.
Right.
Then you're stuck there for an hour chit-chatting.
Oh my god. Yeah, the amount of times that like you're at the grocery store and you see somebody and they're just like you're like, all right, I got ice cream in the cart. I gotta go.
I gotta go, dude.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you, but hey, I didn't expect this.
I
Right.
got another.
Oh yeah.
We're getting all the
that's the
variations
shiny
right
one.
now.
Yeah, I'm getting all
me show that.
the variants here.
Heck yeah. Gosh,
See, I
the
don't think
shinies.
that happened when Justin was here.
No, it's like they knew you would be here.
Dude, listen, they're just like, hey, what if we just didn't give Justin anything? You know what? That boy's lucky enough. He doesn't need it.
It's been, I mean, these cards are coming out on March 20th.
Yep.
And there's also been some other really hype solo leveling news lately. So we have to ask, because we're both gamers, have you played as the solo leveling Fortnite skins?
I have not. I don't play Fortnite. Everybody's been showing them to me. Everybody's like, oh my God, Fortnite.
The skins do look good, but I mean,
They do look good.
I don't play Fortnite either, so I know when Nick and our producer Carla listen to this, they're gonna be like, "You're talking about Fortnite? You don't play Fortnite?" Yeah, they're gonna give me 10 tons of hell about it. But no, it looks, and I'm always so surprised that like because Fortnite has such a specific style that they're able to not only translate the style but also still make it look like whatever anime or show that's coming
Right.
from.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
the solo stuff looks incredible.
Yeah, I may have to solo leveling max where I watch it and I play it as Fortnite and I play the game.
Solo leveling max. Oh my god. Oh, did you get an iron? That's
I
rad.
did. Yeah, I'm setting aside all the shiny ones
Yep,
for
same.
later.
Same.
My little raccoon brain is setting these aside.
Oh, you're sorting them out.
Yeah.
I haven't been doing that.
I do the same thing, actually. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a ton of fun getting to check out the cards with you. Guys, again, please be sure to check out the release on March 20th. And stick around for the rest of the show. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Incredible. Amazing. Tantalizing. Special thanks to Michelle Rojas for joining us on the pod. Next up, we're hearing from you in fan service. Welcome to fan service! Ah! To start,
At
we've
your
got
service?
we've got a submission from our question form. Woo, woo, woo.
Question form.
And you know what? I didn't see any shovel comments.
Yeah, what actually I did see a couple.
You did?
Like when I looked on Spotify, they were like, I love the shovel references. I'm like, we're cultivating a very interesting
Particular.
audience. Yes.
Particular.
But you know what? I appreciate you guys more than you know. Okay, this one comes from
Should we ask for some things from the Space Wiki page? Or was the theme not strong enough this week?
the Space Wiki page.
You know, we were
'cause we
talking
were
about
in outer
Genosha,
space and
landing,
Planet
the galaxy of
News.
I
Crunchyroll.
feel like that's
Planet
really all
News.
we had.
Oh.
Was like we kind of didn't have any more
some
planet stuff.
UFO
Like there was nothing in
sounds.
the game transition. There was nothing in the card transition. Which, by the way, I need to get some more of them solo leveling cards because
They're cool.
they look really cool. Anyway, question this week comes from car.m. What is the most unpredictable anime?
Well, we did just talk about Never Let Him Know Your Next Move, the show.
Those are plot twists. But here's the thing. Like, to me, plot twists are different from being unpredictable. When I think unpredictable, I'm going
Nichijou?
to... Yeah, like, I'm going to go Nichijou.
Bobobo.
I'm going to go Sunny Boy is
I
a
was
very
gonna say
unpredictable
Gintama.
anime.
I'm gonna throw it back. Bakano.
Ooh.
Bakano is one of those. I have no idea what is going on, and then at
And
the
you're
very
loving it.
end, you're like, "Oh, Aka 13 was also." I'm a big Aka 13 truther, and that one was also very like.
As an anime only with Vinland Saga, I felt this way about Vinland Saga watching through
Yeah.
both seasons, going into season 2 after season 1 especially, because season 2 is a lot slower. You almost have this sinking feeling the entire time, like something
Love that.
absolutely
Horrible.
terrible could be
And-
happening.
and
I
they
at
have
the
do.
that
moment.
normally,
And they do.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Game of Thrones in that way, where
Yeah,
it's
but
like
way better. But honestly, way better.
where like bad things happen and you wish that you could rewind it or that it didn't happen, and you're like, no, the episode is ending, but I'm still mourning it. Like,
Yes, I also think something like Trigun Stampede is unpredictable
yes.
because you don't really know how it's going to play with the source material.
Any of those shows that are not necessarily reboots, but they
They're like
are connecting
re-adaptations.
off of yes,
Yeah,
like
the
existing
Eva,
material.
The Eva rebuilds
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
love
Gundam
that.
G-Quux had no idea where that was going. But I loved every second
Yeah.
of it.
that's a different take because like when I think about very like variety show esque anime. Do you
You
know what I
mentioned
mean?
Gintama, and that is a good
Yeah.
one.
Gintama, and then
But that's like the
Psyche
point of
K.
yeah.
Like-
Gintama is very much just like what the
What
going
is
on
when
here?
he kisses that weird thing. You know what I'm talking about?
But like every episode, and then you get the one of you're like, oh, that episode was good, and you're just like crying,
It's
and then the
literally-
next episode you're like, it's like The Simpsons. Like I don't know what
Bro,
the
that's how that
It's
like
the
to me,
episode where things
Gintama
just
and-
happen to them.
Gintama and One Piece both exist in that space to me of
Yes.
like
Yeah.
it could be a show about like we're going solar golfing, and then the next one is like just complete and utter emotional devastation. Stretchy,
Complete and utter butter.
stretchy guy. Anyway, let us know what you think is the most unpredictable anime. You can just write into the comments, leave a review, and write into the question form that I'll tell you how to submit to after we read these
The next one.
these comments. We got some comments on our Veronica Taylor interview from a few weeks ago.
Oh, she was literally so sweet. They say don't meet your heroes, but in this case, it was like absolutely one of the best experiences ever. She's so cool.
I was so sad that I couldn't make that interview because our schedules were pretty crazy.
She left him a video message.
You called me.
Yes.
You FaceTimed me.
Yes, she was like so game to just be like, oh yeah, just call him. I'll
And
talk
she
to
was
him
like,
in the voice.
Hey, Trainer Nick. And I'm like, oh God, oh no.
She's just so game and so cool.
It was
and
awesome.
like she's just a really sweet, nice person.
Well, go ahead and read these comments
Yeah.
we got on her episode.
Prescott says, good video, y'all. Miss Veronica Taylor, thank you for everything that you've done in the Pokemon community. I remember watching Pokemon and playing the video games as a kid. Don't we all?
yeah.
And don't we all?
Yeah, playing it right now. I mean, not
Under
like,
the table.
not like right now, but like
That's why he's not
right
paying
now.
attention to anything we're saying. It's because he's playing Pokemon right now.
And someone did also call out, like, a very funny quote from the episode. Mariah Richardson says, "Now time to quote your favorite Ash Ketchum Savage quote. I'll go first. Get yourself a new life."
That's pretty good.
And there was another one our producer pulled up, which was, "Don't worry, Brock. You'll find plenty of other girls to reject you."
Dude, the Western localization of Pokemon, so ahead of its time. So ahead of its time. Misty also had some really good quotes. She was also a very love her.
She gets dunked on by Ash
She
here.
gets way by everyone though. Misty said, "I'll be on posters someday when I'm a big famous star." And Ash responded, "Maybe in horror movies," which I think is very unfair.
Maybe he just foresaw that in the late 2010s to 2020s, horror would see a massive box office resurgence, and including an Oscar win for Best Supporting Actress from Amy Madigan at this year's Oscars for her role in Weapons.
Can your voice get any higher?
As always, you can submit your questions, comments, or many anime musings to our question form at got.cr/anime effect questions. That is, as it appears on the screen, got.cr/anime effect questions. Leah President, are you ready to take us out?
No, because I
Take
actually
us
had
out,
another
really.
thought that I wanted to add when you were talking about that. About how, not too long ago, the license for Winnie the Pooh
Yeah.
was freed.
And it became Blood and Honey.
Yeah, Blood and Honey. And isn't Steamboat Willie next?
Steamboat Willie is already in public domain, but it's
Okay.
only that, 15-minute animation depiction of Mickey Mouse.
I was going to say, in a far distant dystopian future, when the Pokemon licenses are up, we might see an Ash or Misty horror movie.
I mean,
And there you go. It'll be full circle. Historians will reference this
Thanks
episode.
to the anime effect.
Known Prophets, the Anime Effect podcast.
Known oracles and soothsayers.
What is it? That image that's what is it? It's like the gift of prophecy. Have you seen, you know what I'm talking? It's the kids playing dodgeball, and it's every time somebody on Twitter would say would tweet something, and then it happens 2 days later, and it's the gift of prophecy. Random Twitter users, the gift of prophecy.
Prophetic.
Well, I can see the future. Leah, you ready to take us out?
Oh,
I am
wow.
now. Thanks for joining us for another episode of The Anime Effect. We're so happy that you guys are here with us. We're brought to you by Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
The Anime Effect is hosted by me, Nick Friedman, LeAlec Murray, who's on assignment in Japan, Leah President, and today, Ali Lusky. We are executive produced by Leah President, and it's your boy Nick Friedman. Our marketing producer is Carla Solorzano. Special thanks to Open Knitted Films for editing and mixing this week's episode.
We'll be back next Friday, and more specifically, I'll be back next Friday with
Oh,
more
that's
anime.
true.
Of course. See you there.
And there's nothing that
Nothing.
you can do about
Nada. And I'll be coming back with more BTS.
it. Okay,
hot
bye.
takes.
We'll see you guys later.
We love ARMY. We love ARMY. We love BTS ARMY. We love BTS
Hashtag
ARMY.
thumb and
Purple
pinky.
hearts.